I will give a shout out to Eric Dyer before the ban. Before the ban for running into the crowd all the way back in March, which is ridiculous. Hi guys, and welcome back to another Q&A Extra, where we take one question from the community tab from you guys and delve a little bit further into it. Right, do you want to do this one, Angelina?
Yes, okay, so this question is from Amazing SHR3Y. So, Matt, which footballer do you think has improved since the restart in the Premier League?
Ooh, who's improved the most?
Many options.
Yeah, there's loads of options, and funnily enough, I think a lot of players have continued to be great.
Which is still to be noted, because I think there was a bit of a fear that players that had been playing well were maybe going to, I don't know, get injured or not be as good, and we'll all be like, was that just a dream that player was that amazing? So, yeah, it's still to be noted that people have been consistent.
Exactly. So I think players like Danny Ings has been brilliant.
Yes.
But he was brilliant before lockdown as well. But I think he's really, he scored so many goals this season. He's kind of kept himself in the race for the Golden Boot, even when Southampton have come back and even when they've made themselves a little bit more comfortable to the point where they don't really need to worry about relegation. So I think Danny Ings has been great. An improvement has been Alan Saint-Maximin at Newcastle.
Yes.
I mean, that guy is just, he seems to be getting more and more comfortable every game he plays, and more confidence. He's taking people on, he's quick, he's exciting. And I think if he adds more goals and assists to his game, you got one of the best wingers in the league.
I mean, Newcastle, with the whole takeover discussion, they are playing for their places because I think they know a few decent players could be coming up. Who knows? Exactly.
I think he's just been fantastic, and he's one of these actually. He'd probably be the last to be replaced. If you're going to make big money signings, you'd probably still keep him in there. He's very good. Who else has been great? Leandro Trossard, I think, has been good for Brighton as they're trying to fight off relegation as well. A couple of goals for him since the restart. But then you've got like the ones that are kind of obvious as well. So, I mean, Mason Greenwood.
Fantastic.
Actually, Mason Greenwood has been better than I thought.
Yeah.
United have been better than I thought.
That's for I think that the biggest shocker for me, not even just Greenwood, but players like Martial. Like Martial has been so up and down, and it's sink or swim. Should he leave? Blah blah blah. And I think he's managed to find, I don't know how, maybe because there's no fans. I've got no idea what's happened, but he's become so consistent. I mean, he's now on, I think he's on like 16 goals.
Wow.
I know him and Rashford are like in 6th position for like most goals in the Premier League, along with others. But if someone would have said that to me about Martial, I probably wouldn't have believed it, because I thought he was still going to struggle with finding consistency.
This is his best season, isn't it, in the Premier League? The best return.
Yeah. I think so. For me, he stood out. But like you say, Greenwood as well. Crazy.
Greenwood's insane since restarting, and I feel like he has so much maturity as well.
Yeah.
It's been nuts. Okay, so the question was in the Premier League. I was thinking a bit abroad for a minute there. I was going to give a shout out to Leon Goretzka at Bayern, who's been a different animal since they returned, since after the restart. He's been brilliant. I'd say the same for Sergio Ramos too at Real Madrid. But no, keeping it Premier League, I think there's almost been, the more shocking thing has been the drop-off. So who's been poor since the restart? And I think Leicester are definitely one of those teams. And Liverpool as well. Yeah. Where they just have not kind of, I don't know what it is. I mean, with Liverpool, they won it, so they're kind of on holiday. But for Leicester, this is a huge opportunity to get in the Champions League, and they look like they're blowing it.
Yeah.
They're going to absolutely blow it. I think on talk of Champions League as well, another one who's really improved for me has been Christian Pulisic.
Yeah.
Obviously, they spent a lot of money on him, and I think it was earlier in the season he started a few games well, and then Lampard was like, no, I'm keeping him out of the team. He hasn't done enough. And now he's looking like a starter for Chelsea for sure. Goals and assists in every game, along with Willian, who's been impressive. So I'd actually say Pulisic has been one of the most improved since the restart for sure. I don't know if we can really put our finger on why. You can't really say why these months off have helped.
Yeah. It is interesting to think what have they been doing, or I think another who is somebody who's been consistently good, but I think it's been great to see him getting as many goals as he has. Raheem Sterling, has stood out. Like I say, already a fantastic player, but he's been really consistent in getting quite a few goals.
Yeah, I feel like he's kind of hit the levels that you're expecting.
Yeah.
That you're expecting of Raheem Sterling. I mean, City have come back really good, but the most improved. Yeah, overall, I think I'm going to go with Christian Pulisic.
Yeah,
I think he's been brilliant. I will give a shout out to Eric Dyer before the ban. Before the ban for running into the crowd all the way back in March, which is ridiculous. I think he really helped Tottenham. He really, really was pretty good for them. Any other names to throw into the mix?
I mean, a lot of them are kind of the usual suspects. I mean, you look at Wolves as well. Wolves have been pretty decent. You've got like Cotta and Jimenez. They've been fantastic. And I think although Sheffield United have been shaky, I think as a team, they're still in that position of Europa League potential. I was a little bit concerned about them. I think as a team, although they've had a few losses and a few knocks, they've got the claws dug into that part of the table, and they're hanging on.
But that's the thing with missing a few players. I mean, I think it was Fleck was injured and O'Connell as well. Is it O'Connell or McConnell? The centre back has been brilliant for them. Along with Fleck, and I think Sheffield United have done well to turn it around, because we've seen some teams come out and they're terrible and it's just going from bad to worse. But they've done pretty good. Anyway, those are our most improved players of the season. You guys let us know yours in the comment section below. This has been a bit of a Q&A show, myself and Angelina. But check out everything else we've got going on OneFootball by clicking around the screen. Smash the like button and let us know your thoughts on that question. Thanks to all of you, as always, for leaving your questions for the Q&A and the Q&A extra. And until next time, we will see you guys later.